missing, so to speak, and what happened to them, and trying to put procedures in place to make sure that that doesn't happen to future kids. So Mr. Brandon's done a lot of work on that. I want to give him credit. And what we did, we had a conversation before Christmas. We said, all right, well, what we've done for seniors the last 2 years, this really isn't a senior issue. This is a 9 through 12 issue. Graduation rate starts at 9th grade, so we need to start paying attention to kids in 9th grade. So before break, Mr. Brandon set up a spreadsheet so that we could, each counselor for each grade level, we can have essentially a graduation rate for all 4 cohorts. So this year, it's, our senior cohort is sitting at an 80% right now. Next year, our juniors, if they graduated today, it's also at an 80%. If our sophomores graduated today, we'd have 88%, and if our freshmen graduated today, we'd have 92%. That's with everybody that's here, staying here, passing their courses, and walking across the stage. But again, there's a lot of procedural things that go into place. There's a lot of responsibility on the kids' part to do their job, and that's passing classes. And we're
and look, the semester's not over.
Yeah.
So, if you've got students in your classroom and they have zeros on quizzes and tests because they were absent, or we put them in ISS, or for whatever reason they don't have a grade for that, get on them. Or let one of the administrators know. And like if I need to pull them and sit them down in my office and they need to take all 4 of those quizzes that they have zeros on, and they need to take all 4 of them right now, even though they didn't have time to go back and study, whatever they make, it's got to be better than that 0 they have in there now. So, get on their heads. Let's finish this thing strong. If you need, someone on the admin team to help you do that, or help you arrange a time and a place for them to make that stuff up, then get with someone, and because there's still a little bit of time left, so it's not it's not over yet. So let's do what we can right here at the end, finish strong.
one more thing I want to mention about the missing part of this equation here. A lot of times that comes back to kids with non-attendance. So if you notice, if that kid isn't in your class for 2, 3 days, 4 days in a row, let's make sure we're calling home, letting the counselor know, let us know, because again, there's so many different relationships in this room, where you might not really have an idea about what that kid is going through. Mr. Crawford may have a great relationship with him and known him since 6th grade and can reach out to him and get it back. So let's make sure we communicate on that and try not to lose those kids just to non-attendance. We had Mr. Robertson and I are going to go out tomorrow afternoon. We got 5 seniors that have either 17 or 18 credits. Just stop coming. Stop coming. They've got the time and the opportunity to graduate. They got to get to 24, but they just stop. So we're going to go find those 5 tomorrow.
I know I'm jumping in, but a lot of times it's not that kid that just is a kid that can't do any work. One of the kids we're going to see is a kid I had at Centerville that was in my GT program. So he just quit coming. So again, we have them from the whole spectrum, A to Z. So anything that you can do, and if you are struggling with kids, this Anderson community, somebody here knows somebody, the cousin, the sister, the stepfather, so just kind of let us know on that.
Okay. All right.
Before Mr. Crawford takes over, on your table are 2 templates of a t-shirt. We have not bought the Avid elective students a shirt this year, so this is the shirt that I'm going to take money out of the Avid budget to buy them. We'll offer for teachers or faculty staff to buy one. I'm going to be honest with you, because it's double-sided, it's a little bit more. I'm going to have to pay about $6.50 a shirt, so I'm offering for $10 if y'all want to buy one. Yeah, I'm trying to make a little bit of money to offset the $180 that I got to buy for the kids. Angie needs to know your size by tomorrow if you want one. You don't have to pay by tomorrow, but I'm going to get the shirts in here by Tuesday in order to do that. So I'm going to send an email out in a little bit reminding you. If you want one, that's what you do. The other thing I'm really excited about, we got a first this year. at a JV basketball game in February, the one, the only Ramalama Ding Dongs are going to be cheering. And they've been practicing. Destiny is their coach. You may have seen them at the faculty-student game, but they are cheering at a real basketball game. So we want to pack the stands for that JV basketball game.
Hey, is that the game where the faculty won?
That is. Okay, Mr. Cross. Don't forget, if you want to talk to me about after-school snacks, stay after you're done.
All right, so closing out one semester, starting another semester, the best way to do that is to reflect on this past semester. You'll see in the middle of your table, our activity day will be your exit slip. So if you will get one of those papers in the middle that says stop, start, change, and continue. It'll be a quick activity. It'll be your exit slip. So when you finish it, you can put it on the corner of the table over here. Before you start writing, let me just run through it real quick. Most of you have probably seen this or even used this. The 4 columns, the stop column, things that aren't working, things that you need to stop doing. The start column or new ideas, things that you want to start doing or start implementing you in your class. The change column are things that we already use or you do in your class, but maybe they just need to be tweaked. So, put that's what the change column is. And then the continue are those wonderful things that are already working. All right? So, you can take this thing from 2 different approaches. Okay? You can use it to reflect on yourself and the courses, the classes that you taught this semester, or you can look at it from a system approach and look at, all of Westside, including your classes and courses that you taught. So, think about your planning, think about the activities you did in class, think about PD sessions, your duty, morning, after school, before school. Any of those things, those things that directly affect you or that you have your hands in, include all that stuff. You're going to leave them on the table. If you put your name on it, then we'll look at it and maybe give you some comments back, and then I'll put them back in your boxes. If you don't put your name on it, then obviously I can't return it to you. All right. So y'all can go ahead and start working on that. My goal, my reason for bringing this to you is that I'm hoping that you can use it with your students. And kind of the way that I was, envisioning this thing is, you can do it to end your semester and have your kids, reflect on, how they feel like they did, like, evaluate themselves, or you can have them evaluate your class. Now, if you want honest feedback from your students, then you better have some tough skin because they will give you honesty if you ask for it. Okay. But what better way to improve your class than to get, feedback from your clients? You know what I mean? You can also use it to start a new semester. So when we start second semester, have the kids, evaluate themselves, and they can highlight their strengths and weaknesses, and then you can collect them and kind of maybe differentiate your classes and, better reach those kids. So when you finish them, you put them up here on the corner. I appreciate it.